I have a meal. And this preview show, I think it's important that a meal has to be brought out. So, guys, don't be alarmed. The meal is here. This is the meal. We have a meal here. There is news to talk about. And it's, so I told you because I don't want to get anything on this my amazing thing. So we're going to talk about Hazard. We're going to talk about United against Tottenham, which could be Solskjaer's last game. I can't wait for that game. That game, I'm going to have a full banquet for that game solely. And we're also going to have, and also we're going live on Twitch. We're going to go live on Twitch for the United Tottenham game. And we're going to just talk about Roma, Milan, and just, general news stuff and so forth, And that was what I thought I was going to be talking about, mainly Hazard, Rudiger, because that stuff is going crazy, and United against Tottenham, just previewing games, and of course Roma against AC Milan. But we have to have a dialogue. A dialogue needs to be had. And before we go into that and so forth, I hope everybody's doing fine. Hope everybody is doing fine, and everybody's doing good. Guys, I'm sponsored, by the way. Guys, shave your balls. Amiradime will want nothing to do with you unless you shave your balls. Amiradime wants you to be looking smooth right down the pelvic area. So that is why, my dear friends, Manscaped. I use this. Yes, I use this on my balls and on my head. Yes, I shave my freaking balls because I'm a smooth boy, and I use it for shave my head. So Manscaped, you get this, the amazing shaving cream. You get ball toner, 2 ball toners, amazing ball toners to make you looking fresh, and also you get this beautiful, amazing satchel to put your grooming things in. So, guys, you're old enough right now. Sorry, if you want that chick and you're rolling in with a freaking forest down there, she will spit in your face. She will spit in your face, call the police, and she'll throw you out the window. You'll get lubricated. And I don't mean lubricated sexually, I mean lubricated as she'll beat your freaking ass up. But if you want a chance of getting that hot chick so that that chick doesn't have any pubes around her face, shave yourself. Be smooth. Be freaking smooth. Amiradime lives. Raphael, I'm sorry. I've seen some of Amiridime's OnlyFans, man. Yeah, I mean, she just might be the hottest woman on the planet. So, guys, right there, promo code HHFH. So, guys, because hopefully I should be joined by a Red Devil studio. So, guys, whoa, I need everyone to have their meal, please. The meal is here. I've got my meal. And because I'm black, peri hot sauce, wedges and thingy, and also I have my health drink. Shout out, Purdy's cut the check. My health drink. There you go. So we need to talk about PSG. We need to talk about PSG. You see, I have a pretty good memory. My memory ain't great, but I have a pretty good memory, and I remember. Sorry, what's up? I remember what people told me before your boy was signed. I remember what was told and what was said when Messi signed for PSG. Because, see, guys, you can't be fake. You can't be fake, and you can't be revisionist. Because, of course, Messi needs time to adapt. Everyone does. Everyone should be afforded the opportunity to adapt. But that's not what I was told. No. I've always thought that Messi is here for the UCL. He's here to deliver the UCL. And if you go to the website right now, halfofworkout.com, I've got a new thing called DOD. Let me just show you guys this. It's called the Dodge section. And this is really what he's here for. He's here to deliver the Champions League. And right now, he has been delivering in the UCL. So we can't lie there. So let me just show you this right now. Just this will help for my this discussion right now. So there's a new section called Dodd. And this gets section called Dodd. Hey, do you know it's your boy? These are all the connected dots, and this is the dots in progress. There you go. Can you see that right there? Messi leading PSG to a UCL in the first season. That's a dot. In his first season, leading these LSG boys to a UCL, that is one of the dots that could perhaps be completed. Of course, we also have Cristiano winning a trophy with Ole, which probably won't happen because Ole's probably going to get sacked. So he's here for the UCL, but guys, I need to tell the full story because I'm going to bring it Magpie Studio here very soon. We need to tell the full story. When Messi was signed, what was I told? When Leo Messi was signed, what was I told? Hold on. Maybe you don't believe me. Magpie Studio, can you please tell me what we were told Messi would do in Ubereats when he was signed?
I was told 70 goals. 70 goals. Lubricate, defecate, constrate, like
everything,
baptize, everything that, it was just, it was going to be.
See, 70 goals, that's like, and then but Magpie, we were told the moment he lands in this bum-ass, trash, 7th placed Farmers Carpenters League, he is going to be G'ing, assisting, and making a mockery from day one. And what I don't like by guys is you can't have your cake and eat it. You can't insult a league, abuse a league, say that your goat is going to come in here and completely, totally obliterate the league. And when he doesn't do so, we come up with excuses and we start having the blame game. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. So my thing here is that this is what we got told. So apparently he had a muscular problem before the game.
Okay.
Then I'm like, okay, cool. So he's injured. But he starts. Okay. So he starts, it doesn't look good. Team is unbalanced. They're down 1-0 against Lille. He gets taken off. PSG now looking a lot more balanced, a lot more complete. There's better chemistry within the team, and they then won. Magpie Studio, the optics are not good. Live chats, the optics are not good. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that the optics are not good. And you see, we have to be fair and objective. We can clown Cristiano all we want. Abuse him, insult him, shout out to Cristiano for having twins, shout out to your boy having twins. But the thing about it is, we have to have this conversation. I know, but
can I just clarify something? Because I haven't been religiously following League On as I should be this season. But just clarify me. So how many in League On in particular? How many goals and assists does Messi actually have? Goals and assists.
Magpie Studio.
No. I haven't been tracking it. I just want to be clear. How many goals, not just goals and assists, given where he plays, how many does he have? Can the live chat help me? I'm concerned. I don't, because people clown Ronaldo, tap ins and stuff, etc. But from what I gather, he's at least scored in the Premier League, which is apparently top 5 league. But League On, which is top 5, 6, debatable. How many goals and assists has he actually scored so far in League On? Bearing in mind, he's been playing against teams like Brest, so I'm not had a response yet. It's what the chat's saying. The chat, I see some zeros. That's not, it can't be with 0, really? HH?
It's a Magpie. So look, here's the thing. The answer is 0. The answer is
okay.
0. And it's a Magpie. So the thing about it, that's not a horrible thing. If you keep in mind, we're in October. There's still a lot of football to be played. We're still going through, but see, my point, this is where the issue lies. I remember what guys were saying before they started. And what I put out on Twitter is, guys, instead of blaming Pochettino, blaming Neymar, blaming everyone because you now have egg on your face, maybe just say Ubereats isn't as trash as you thought. Because see, this goes back to the notion of like, oh, what's the best league? What's the best league? That's a hard question to answer. Because what we're now seeing is La Liga, people play great football in La Liga. But are they as physical? Are they as tough? Maybe not. And we're seeing in Ubereats, they're more physical. They're much more tougher. And they won't allow a Neymar to have his way. So you're going to have to be a little bit more tactile and different and readapt the way that you play. So my thing is, people have to apologize to Ubereats. It's as simple as that. I don't want to hear anything excuses. I'm tired of this. No, just say that you got it wrong. Messi has now found that this league is a lot harder. I don't want to hear anything about injuries or so forth and everything. Simple the fact that, of course, Messi may figure it out afterwards, but as of right now, just say you got it wrong. That Messi is finding it hard to adapt to a far more physical league and a team that plays much more differently from Argentina and Barcelona. My question is that too hard to answer while I eat my
dinner? It's not, but it sets a dangerous narrative because what effectively is saying is that Messi is a system merchant, i.e. like Messi, like when he goes to like a Barcelona, Argentina, that the team, everything is designed to play and work through Messi to his strengths. Then when he goes into another league or a team where that's not the case necessarily, because Pochettino isn't playing the PSG team around Messi and how they play, then he struggles with a peripheral figure. So you're in danger of sort of saying, well, okay, so this guy could, obviously he's older. I'm not going to take that away from him. He's not in his prime and anything like that, so you can't say. But at the same time, let's be honest, there have been other players that are in their middle to late 30s that have moved different teams and have still scored goals and still doing their thing. So if you're telling me like basically what I'm saying is that like if you're telling me that Messi, like remember when Zlatan came to United, right? If you're going to tell me that Messi will score less goals in Ligue 1 than Zlatan did when he came to Manchester United, let's not have that conversation. Let's not have that conversation if that happens, because Zlatan got, I think, at least 18, 20, whatever the league or something. If you're telling me Messi only gets like 15 all season, with what do you say to that, HH? Unless he wins them the Champions League, in which case, forget about Liga and it doesn't matter. If he wins them the CL, it's fine. No one gives a crap about Liga. But
no, see, that's why I have this here as Dodd. These are one of the Dodds.
I like how the Cristiano one, you didn't mention specifically what trophy it was. So I think
only tax, man. Only tax is real,
FA Cup or anyone, it doesn't matter. So just win a trophy. Like, okay,
only tax is real, because so guys, these are the Dodds in progress right now. So obviously, Mo winning a league with Roma, Sheriff qualifying from the UCL group. But one of those ones is because he was here. He wasn't here. See, okay, he wasn't here for Ubereats. Okay, Ubereats is irrelevant. So all those trophies that Neymar has won for Ubereats, it does not mean anything. He was here for the Champions League. And if Messi wins the Champions League, leads PSG to a Champions League this season, who the hell is going to care about what the hell he did in Ubereats? He can score. He can have 0 goals and 0 assists in Ubereats if he leads PSG to a UCL. Who the heck is going to care about what he does in Ubereats?
Doesn't matter.
We have to. We're not future merchants. Okay, we're not Marty McFly. We can't go into the future. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. We have to deal with the now. And the now says that Messi hasn't really performed the way that we expect to for PSG. Because even if we take goals and assists away, we are clearly seeing that Messi is struggling to adapt to a vastly different team. Argentina, as I think, as you said, Argentina is still built around Messi. Even if Argentines play differently from how Barcelona do, it's still Messi holds the ball, everything goes through Messi. This is the first time since Messi first broke into the. Because remember, I was watching some. Because last night I was watching some clips of Ronaldo, like when Ronaldinho played in the El Clasico, where the Madrid fans basically much like applauded him. And then I was just watching clips of there. And when you look at that there, Messi was an attacker. But the last time that Messi didn't have this role where he now controls the ball, bro, it might have been 2011. Because 2013, 14, 15, when Iniesta was getting older and Javi was getting older, that's when he began to now go further back into midfield. So he's not really played that kind of thing where I'm just an attacker since like 2011, 2012. So it begs the question of adaptability. And see, this was always what I feared. Because back by today, let's rewind the tape. Let's go way back many years before all this whole Bartomeu thing and so forth. Let's go back to like years ago when Messi was going crazy. And remember when guys said, well, can Messi do it in the Premier League? Can he do it on a cold night against Stoke? And we said that, bro, do you know how good this guy is? Messi will come to the Premier League and he will
tear it up and stuff like that. Yeah.
Because he's so good.
Yeah.
I don't want to even say what I'm about to say. I don't want to say what I'm about to say. But I want to put it out there. And this is for the live chat as well. Is there really a question of Messi's weakness is he can't adapt?
I mean,
it's my point. It's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. But all I'm saying that from the evidence that we've seen, he's played at Barcelona for most of his career. Argentina is pretty much similar to how Barcelona play. PSG is a vastly different team in how they operate from thingy. So, and here's my thing. Guys, whenever you say the word system merchants, there's like a negative connotation that comes towards it, but you can be a system merchant but still very good.
Yeah.
It's just that you can still be good in a different system, but you are truly married to a system.
I mean, there is
guys that puts me anywhere. Like put Di Maria anywhere in any team.
I mean, there is something to be said about obviously Pochettino and the coaching and stuff like that as well, and how you obviously play Messi in this team. And clearly, I won't say clearly. I mean, we'll see. But I mean, again, I've not watched every single PSG game or something like that. But like, it does seem almost reminiscent of sort of early Tuchel PSG, not like in his penultimate season, but early where it literally was just right. Let's just get the ball quickly to Mbappe and Neymar, whatever, and run and counterattack that way. Which I don't necessarily think is how Messi. I don't think Messi plays well in. I'm not saying PSG. They obviously got good midfielders, Verratti, etc. But certainly from when I've seen them play, it seems to be very much like that. Like we've got the pace, we've got the speed. We'll hit them on the win possession and then just break on them. And I don't know whether Messi fits that kind of system as opposed to like possessive, taking time, to possessive play, whatever. So I guess from what I'm trying to say is that like I don't think the way that Pochettino is playing necessarily helps Messi. But then you have to ask the question, well, if you're supposedly the best player in the world class, etc., you should be able to adapt to any system and play under, or at least contribute under any manager. And I think the issue is not contributing.
Here's my thing. That's why I hate the excuses. You see, who knows? Messi may score a hat-trick thing in it, but we have to now deal with. It's been 4 games now.
5 games.
It's been 5 games. 0 goals, 0 assists, and put the goals and assists to one side. Because for me, I'm never married to goals and assists. So it's 0 goals, it's 0 assists, and you've not really performed well. People say, you've had flashes, you've had moments, but in terms of synergy and chemistry and blending well, clearly it's unbalanced. Clearly there is miscommunication and there is not really a flow between him, Neymar, and Mbappe. So
kind of like Jadon Sancho at United, sort
of. Well, easy, relax.
just he's a flop, and Messi is.
No. So look. So it's just that my thing here is, see, Mark Petro, all I want is fairness. That's all I want. Like, I don't ask for much in life. All I want in life is for people to be fair. And when I say for people to be fair, it's like, why is it so hard for people just to give Ubereats the credit they deserve? That maybe Ubereats isn't as such a bombers league because see, my person, you can't have it both ways.
Mm-hmm.
You called Ubereats a trash farmers league, and people were laughing. 70 goals, 50 assists. Messi is going to levitate this league. My question, I think we can honestly say that he's not scoring 70 goals this season. I think we can make that assessment.
70 goals, yeah, it's still okay. 50 goals then. 50 goals at least.
50 is possible.
Yeah.
Because if it just goes crazy, he can still go 50. 70, I'm not sure. But my thing though is, I was told from the moment he lands, guys, we're talking about the GOAT. Not my GOAT. We're talking about the GOAT. My GOAT is obviously Cristiano. But we're talking about the GOAT. So, if he's the GOAT, surely he should shred up this trash bombers league with a bunch of farmers. You cannot say, if he isn't doing it, it's because of Pochettino. No. This league is trash. You told me this league was trash. So, GOATs, farmers league. So, Mark Studio, just do the math for me. What should happen when a GOAT lands in a farmers league? Do the math.
I mean, you should eat the grass. That's pretty. That's pretty much it. You know, the GOAT last year, they should eat the grass. You know, so and is Messi eating the grass? No, I don't think so, man. I mean, and was he substituted for Icardi? Is that correct?
Yeah.
So isn't this like the second or third game where like he's been substituted for Icardi and Icardi has come on and then they've like gone on to win the game?
Relax, man.
I'm not saying
relax. Relax, just chill.
It's just that when he's on, they're not winning, and then Icardi and then
I don't question what Mark is saying.
I'm not saying Icardi's, but no one's saying that. I'm just saying, you know, he leaves the pitch.
No, Marcus, what he's saying is Marcus, what he's saying is that a guy with domestic and woman trouble, it has been more effective than the GOAT. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I'm saying in League One, that might be a possibility in these 5 games.
Okay,
maybe the system works better. You know, maybe that's.
Let's take some dubs here because I'm going to ignore the foolishness that's coming from his mouth there. From your boy QCB, thank you for the dub. QCB says Lionel Messi last season 6 appearances, 1 goal. Last season.
This season?
Well, look. He says Lionel Messi last season 6 appearances, 1 goal. This season 5 appearances, 0 goals. Maybe he means in the last 6 appearances. Maybe he means that
his last 6 appearances for PSG. Maybe. Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
And QCB again says, I think he said Lionel Messi 0 Ubereats goals, 3 UCL goals. Ubereats greater than UCL. You see.
Wow.
My thing is, look, you see, it's weird. Messi is already doing
2 goals from open play, by the way. I'm not counting that penalty. Anyway,
but see, Messi, he's already doing what he's supposed to be doing, which is he is performing in the UCL and is here for the UCL. All I'm saying is that I was told something different. I was told that as the moment he lands in his bomb-ass league, he'll give birth. And he's currently not giving birth. So can we just please shout to the Ubereats? From QCB again says that, but Lionel Messi, only 3 full appearances. Ole greater than Loch. Let's see the end of the season. Yeah. That's why it's the end of the season, man. Zerting TV, thank you for the dub. I told you, Messi is a system merchant. Zerting TV, I will not say that. I'm going to wait until the end of the season, but As of right now, it's not looking good. As of right now, it's not looking good. And as Mark Studio just said, and someone even on Twitter said it to me, that I believe this is the second time Messi has been subbed off. The team has played better and they've won. Sean Walsh. Thank you for the dog. Sean Walsh is a Messi apologist. Messi is obviously not a system merchant. Argentina disproved that. But slow starts for PSG. Maybe give him one full season at 34 years old. Laugh out loud, not 3.5 games. See, Sean, you messed up there. Back by studio. Do you know why Sean just messed up?
Why did he mess up?
Let me give you a clue. When he mentioned Messi's age.
Yeah.
There's another dude who's older than Messi.
Yeah.
Older than Messi. And from game one, he did what he had to do.
Yeah.
In what is a worse team, and what many will say with a worse manager.
Yeah.
So, and this is an older Cristiano that is clearly not the Cristiano that we had at the beginning of the 2000s and so forth. Ibrahimovic.
Even Cavani when he came. Cavani's 34, I think.
Yeah.
You know, so when he started ball. I mean, he was obviously injured for a bit. But when he played,
so my thing is that no. There are guys who are older than Messi, have gone to a different environment, different league, and they still manage to perform and say what's up. So, Sean, you can't use us as an argument. I'm sorry, you can't. And it says Argentina disproved that. Yes or no? Yes, in the sense of, Argentina is a different team. But Argentina catered to Messi. So, yes, it's different because Argentina played differently from Barcelona, which is true. But Argentina still built a team around Messi. PSG is vastly different from how Argentina and Barca operate in the sense of Messi is not at the sense of everything. So, pretty much, Messi has to do far more adapting for PSG than for Argentina, because Argentina have always been like, Messi, we're going to try to recreate the same environment that you have in Barcelona. That's what we're going to do. But for PSG is, well, Neymar is here. Well, Mbappe is here. Well, Verratti is here. So there are so many other quality players near your level that we can't give you the same platform that you're giving for Argentina. So hence why this is an interesting test, because this is the first time for Messi where it's vastly different. Can you now perform? Because I'm sorry, don't use the age thing. Cristiano, in his deep to his 30s, moved to Juventus. He figured it out. Back at Man United with a rubbish manager who we're going to talk about, he figured it out. I'm just keeping it real. From your boy, Alex B, who says, Messi equals the most protected player. He was garbage today. Easy. Garbage is too much. Easy, relax. Easy, Alex. He wasn't great, but garbage is too extreme. But he wasn't great. I'll be honest with you, he wasn't great. From Bash A, says, PSG for real got the Wizards Jordan washed up goat. No, Bash A, no, don't do that.
That's harsh. That's
Bash, no, that's harsh. Bash, no. Please, no, don't. That's harsh. From Alex B. Oh God, Alex B. Mariano Diaz got 20 plus goals in Ligue 1.
It's okay. There's still. I mean, Messi. If he balls from December, man, he can do it. He can do it. I think that he can. I mean, there's no way. Like, we can't be having a conversation where Messi scores less than 15 goals in Ligue 1 in his first season. That just can't have as a conversation. It's not a conversation.
He's scoring more than 15 goals. Okay, he's scoring more than 15 goals.
Between 15 to 20.
Mark Price Studio, he is scoring more than 15 goals in. There is no way Messi is scoring less than 15. No way. Yes, Saeed. Look it up. HH, you need to realize something. There is a difference between reality and what you want. I said it once. Messi went to PSG to retire and have fun.
Okay. So basically, like the holiday camp thing, huh?
Yes, sir, I will not insult Messi's legacy by saying that he made this move to retire, because if he did, we'd have to ask some very, very scary questions. So I am not going to entertain that notion. No. I will not entertain the notion that he went there to retire. Hell no. From, oh, God. Jay Jokin, who says, I told you about the yet.
They've been singing it in the chat as well. I've been seeing. I want to say, I told you about the yet.
Guys, grow up. Chats, grow up. You saddles. Sean Walsh again says, comparing 22-year-old Messi to 34-year-old Messi. What the F? Sean, I'll say again, Cristiano is in his late 30s. Look at what he's doing. Ibrahimovic was in his late 30s. Look at Ibrahimovic is 40. He's 40. He just scored a goal recently for AC Milan at 40 years of age. So no, don't bring me that crap of like, oh, his age and so forth. Don't give me that crap. Zotan TV, thank you for the dub, says HH. Oh, see what's this? Javi and Iniesta carried Messi. When they retired, Messi has been downhill. Great, he scored goals, but what did you win? System merchants, go to Ronaldo. You see, now I refuse to say that he was carried by Iniesta and Javi. No, he didn't carry anyone. But what I'll say is this though. Iniesta and Javi need a lot more respect.
Yeah.
Iniesta and Javi, they need a lot more respect. And I think that and this is what I always said, Marco Studio. Messi wasn't the solitary guy of that Barca, peak Barca. Yes, he was their best player, but he leans upon Javi and Iniesta especially. Dino carried that team by himself. Dino had no help. Dino didn't have an Iniesta. He didn't have a Javi, and he had a much younger Eto. Eto was the only thing close, because that was not even peak Eto. So let's keep in mind, Messi, you had Iniesta. Iniesta is a top 10 midfielder of all time. Javi might be a top 10, top 50 midfielder of all time. Dani Alves is a top 3 right back of all time.
And you had one of the best managers potentially of the recent era.
One of the best managers that we've ever seen.
So Guardiola.
And also, when that happened, you got a Neymar who was arguably one of the best players in the world, and he had Cannibal Suarez, who was hands down the best striker in the world.
Yeah.
Dino didn't have that. Dino didn't have that. So do you now see why Dino lives? Your boy QCB says.
I mean, well, actually, to be fair, he did. Dino had early Xavi, and didn't he have Henry as well?
He didn't have Henry.
He didn't have Henry. Okay, fine. Henry, he did have.
Basically, remember, Henry came with Pep, and that's sort of when Dino was obviously on the way out. So
okay, so it was overlap. Okay, fine.
Remember, Javi didn't like Rijkaard because Rijkaard didn't like Javi. So Rijkaard had me play, because really that was when Deco was the preferred dude. So really, Javi and Iniesta, they played, but they were not as much fully
focal points,
as Pep, because Rijkaard didn't really prefer that. So really, Dino was by himself. Play chats. I needed to put respect on Dino's name. I need to put some respect on freaking on Dino's name, please. Your boy QCB says, before Copa, system merchants can't adapt to Argentina. Now, system merchants. Bro, we are only looking at the evidence we have before us. And the evidence we have before us states that you've come to a bomb-ass. You call it a bomb-ass league. You call it a farmers league. You call this league a piece of crap, a piece of trash. And he's not performing. The GOAT isn't performing in a trash league. You call this league trash and crap. That's what you said. I didn't say it. You called it a farmers league. So I just need someone to explain to me that how is the GOAT not performing in this trash, bomb-ass farmers league? It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. Your boy has aside. HH. You're full of BS. You don't want fairness. You're the definition of unfairness. The amount of abuse you give to CR7 is unjust and unfair beyond belief. Yes, CSI. Yes, I said, I'm being fair. I am being fair here. And as I said again, look, man, you can insult Cristiano all he wants, but he's gone to different leagues and he's performed. He's gone to different leagues and off his own back as an individual, he has won games for his team. And I'm just saying that we have to look at that differently, and we have to really look at that in a different way. Like, he's gone to different places and he'll be able to say, what's up? So, guys, I'm sorry. Messi will always be the better player. Always. But when it says, okay, aliens are about to invade Earth, Who would you trust to get the winning goal to save Earth? I'm choosing Cristiano over Messi. I will not trust Messi to be like, Messi, we need you to win this. Nah, never. Cristiano Ronaldo, we need you to win this game for us. He'll do it for me. That's what I say. Now, Messi's the better player. He has more ability. He's more talented. But the guy who will win me the game. You see, my question is like this. If I was to make my fantasy team, Messi might make it, probably not. Cristiano wouldn't make my fantasy team. But if I was to make my team, you have to make a team to win. To win. Cristiano is the first name on the team sheet. He is. Now, and I'll have my playmakers, my creators, my dribblers. I'll have my Maradona. I'll have my Zidane. I'll have my...
Is Eden Hazard in this team? Team to win, right? In fact, I've actually have to. We'll get to it later. But we'll probably get to when we're Ollie. But there's something that I need to ask a question about.
Oh, sure, man.
Like a bit later. Like it's a discussion. But yeah, go on.
Look, my fellow Nigerian Newcastle friend. I'm a half open book. Half open book.
Okay.
Actually, have you seen Dune? Yeah.
Not yet. No, I'm gonna watch it this weekend. Actually, I'm gonna watch this weekend. I have.
IMAX or just regular?
IMAX. I'm gonna watch it. Dune in IMAX, and then I'm going to see. I still haven't seen Venom Carnage yet, so I'm gonna watch it as standard.
For me, Venom. I think.
Yeah, apparently it's
it's not. Yeah. No. I mean, Dune in IMAX. It's crazy. So your boy Mad Walker. Thank you for the dub, Mad Walker. Thank you for the dub. Mad Walker says, Messi is saying what's up in the UCL. You guys really calling Messi a system merchant after a few games in Liga? Laugh out loud. Anyway, I am not definitively calling him a system merchant. All I'm saying is, as of right now, it doesn't look good. And yes, he's performing in the UCL. But Mad Walker, as of right now, I'm only asking the question. You see, people are saying he's a system merchant. I'm not saying he's a system merchant because the season has to end. Now, when we reach the end of the season, then we cannot assess things. But I'm saying as of right now, I'm just asking questions. So wait a minute. Why isn't the GOAT performing in this bum-ass league? You see, people, you keep ignoring the question. This is a bum-ass league, a farmers league, Ubereats, carpenters, farmers, and this is the GOAT in the best team. I'm sorry. Guys, I'm sponsored, by the way. Guys, if you want a Miradine and so forth, shave your balls. Marquez Studio, shave your balls. Shave your balls. Manscaped, shave your balls. Guys, this is the cleanest shave you'll ever have, man. Females, Marquez Studio, I told you, women, they don't want that hairy stuff. Unless it's like a fetish and so forth. And then maybe you want to run away. Women want it smooth because when they, do the stuff, nobody wants pubes around their face.
Yeah.
So smooth, and this is a smooth. And guys, there's even a light. Make yourself look good. Now, guys, bro, you get a freaking ball toner as well. And this is a whole grooming kit. And you know what? And you can keep it in a satchel. So if your girl says, hey, babe, let's rest. No, babe, Amira, chill. Can I just go to the bathroom and shave my balls? She'll be like, you know what? Let me slip into something lingerie-like. And let me see those balls. And once you show her those balls, bro, you're having twins. You think you're having triplets that night. You are having triplets that night. And it's proven. It is scientifically proven that if you do the deed when your balls are shaved, it increases your rate.
Only warning, guys. Don't put the D in crazy, man. That's what I'm saying.
Wait. What's the warning? What's the warning?
Just don't put the D in crazy. That's what I'm saying,
yes,
guys.
Yes.
So just don't, just keep it sane, keep it level. Just don't do it.
Please
don't.
And remember, guys, promo code down there, 20% off Manscaped. HHFH, you will get 20% off from your boys. Use the code HHFH, 20% off ball shaver. Your boy Natsa says, as much as I love Messi, it's nice to see it's nice to see him suffer after all the suffering he's given to City on and off the pitch. But don't overact Messi. Now, Mark Studio, it's good that you hear Mark Studio. It's good to hear. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe because my memory is a bit hazy.
Yeah.
Didn't Natsa have Messi as an AVI in a City jersey for a few months?
Natsa did a few things, to be honest, that were quite. He had Messi as an AVI in a City top. Then he started talking about Ronaldo coming to Manchester City as well. And he still hasn't answered my question as to whether Newcastle win the Champions League before City. So I'm not really sure about Nasser right now. So, but I better respect this dub, man.
Yeah. I mean, Nasser, can you please answer this man's question? Like, who's going to win what, the Magpies or City? Please, City. Your boy Ru Bonatti, thank God, up. Messi's worst season ever. Hashtag Ballon d'Or. Laugh my ass off. PR. We can't ignore what he did for Barca and what he did for Argentina. But Magpie Studio, I mean, the Ballon d'Or is next month, so it's very.
What did he do for Barca? Hold on, what did he do for Barca?
Copa del Rey, and he finished top scorer.
Yeah, but Lewandowski. I mean, the Argentina, yeah, okay, but Lewandowski obviously achieved more in the Bundesliga. You can make the case for broke that record and stuff.
Do you know why it's funny? Because my thing is that, do we now ignore his PSG performances? That's the thing. Well, because if we're looking at what you've done for the year and leading up to so forth, it's like, okay, Barcelona, okay, it was off and off ball. Okay, finished top scorer. Argentina, but you went crazy. Okay, didn't really say what's up in the final. PSG, okay, you scored 3 goals in the UCL, one which was a penalty.
Presumably they're not taking. I don't know. Are they taking into account the what's it called again? UEFA Nations League when Benzema scored that G.
I mean, I'm just saying. Because people sent me some leaks that in one league Messi won, another league Lewandowski won, and another league Benzema instead. Thank goodness, because I don't want Jorginho on that top 3. Your boy Koblan Boating says, thank you for the man. Thank you, man. Thank you for the donation. He says, this is what happens when you face people who eat fufu, banko, and jollof. A different kind of strength and endurance. Now you can laugh. You can laugh. Now, how many? Okay, you know what? Let's get racial. How many blacks are there in La? How many blacks are in Spain? We know that as a black man.
Ansu Fati, respect. And then the
one out of how many? My person, that's correct. Not many black people go to Spain. Okay, not many black people exist in Spain. Hence why my person they still think that we're monkeys in Spain because they have no proximity to black people. So first of all, there are not that many blacks in Spain.
It could be. It varies a bit. Probably because the Spanish and Portuguese certainly Spanish didn't really have many African colonies, so the language is probably a thing. So they colonized South America.
Yeah.
So South Americans in Spain.
And my thing is that because I've been to Paris, I've been to Provence, and I've been to Paris. It's a lot of African influence there, and fufu, eba, pounded yam, amala, starch. Jollof.
Starch.
This is a different kind of strength. And see, Messi has been facing tapas. Why? What's all Spanish guys? What's the Spanish
volcano FC? Oh, Spanish food, tapas.
So tapas, chorizos, all this kind of small stuff. Has Messi faced pounded yam? Have you faced amala?
Basically, what you're saying is Messi.
Oh no.
You say Messi basically needs to find a black woman. He needs to find a wife, like Griezmann and Mason Mount.
Yes. Messi needs to tell Antonella, we're still married, we're still so and everything, but in order for me to prepare for this, I need a side chick. I need to just spend some time with an African woman because I need to eat what these blacks are eating. Because Messi is like, these black dudes are a different kind of strength from the bombers that we face. And he said, you know what? This kind of Eba pandemic is different. It's so Messi. You're facing starch. You're facing Gary, Obono, starch, Amala Eba. Ewedu.
Let a man live. He probably he's probably happy with his tapas, man. He's just like, I'm tapas FC. I'm good.
Messi.
You know what I mean?
No, Messi. Go on, it's Pandadia. Go on, eat. Oh, wait, back to today. My sister actually sends me. There's this place. I think it's called like Belleful. I know they actually deliver Nigerian food throughout the UK.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
I'll send the link because my sister sent it to me. So I say, whoa. I was asking my sister, wait, is this real? I was like, yeah. They send obviously it's super expensive, but still.
Yeah,
they send Nigerian food and they deliver all nationwide, bro. I'm on that.
Yeah, no. Send me the link, man. So
I'll send the link. I'll send the link.
And send Messi the link. He probably needs it as well.
Messi. I'll send you the link as well. Yes, he said, HH, I finally woke up and took the red pill. Welcome to the Ronaldo fan club. We've been waiting for you. By the way, HH, you are the one. Well, thank you. I'm not the one. I think the one is still Keanu Reeves, man. But yes, I said, you change and flip like the wind. You change and flip like the wind. So I'm not sure whether in a few weeks' time you'll now start calling Cristiano a bum and Messi the truth. If Messi drops a 5-piece and Cristiano drops a disaster class. So yes, I need some consistency from you. Your boy Latza says you are getting no answers, Mr. Oli, better than Pep.
I mean, you might be referring to Red Devil Studio, who commonly resides on his channel over there. Shout out Red Devil Studio over there. So you can take that beef up with him, Natsa. So, but it's Magpies here, man. So
you fully disassociate yourself from Red Devil.
No, Red Devil Studio is a good guy who's got a Manchester United fan channel and he's currently in mourning right now. So Magpie Studio, on the other hand, like is waiting for the Saudi owners to destroy this league, like destroy this league, man. So and the GOAT in the picture, Alan Shearer, man.
Wait, so let's just go through this one because we need to get all this soon, man. So Ruben, thank you for the job, says 17-year career, worst ever start, ergo his PR greater. Relax, give the guy time. Give the guy time, man. Come on, man, give the guy time, guys. Don't. All I'm saying is that we just have to ask questions. But guys, we can't form a full-on opinion based on just these few games. But it's looking dodgy. From your boy, Mr. Mans, who says Zad flopped in Madrid and Mbappe at the Euros. # facts. Mr. Mans, correct me if I'm wrong. Mbappe has a World Cup. He has a World Cup, and Mr. Mans, relax. Well, we're going to take Hazard off of you. Relax, chill. We're going to get to Hazard. We'll take Hazard off of you, so relax.
We are going to get to Hazard, but yeah, sorry, go on.
It depends if we have time. From Suleiman, who says, Ogazad greater than Messi and Ronaldo combined. # World Cup semi performer. Now, Suleiman, I know that you're obviously being sarcastic and everything, but what I'll say though is that he did perform in a World Cup semi, and neither has Messi or Cristiano. So I'll always have that for him. Armchair Critic says, thank you for the dub. Suarez becomes top 2 of this era if Leo flops at PSG. Armchair Critic, you're smoking crack. I mean, okay. What? So if Messi flops, Cannibal Suarez is... Wait, Armchair Critic, are you mad? Or are you just sick? Come on, but no. Like, even if Messi drops a disaster class, Cannibal Suarez, 2 or 3 years of being the peak doesn't negate a dude who was freaking money for freaking a decade. Come on, bro. See, guys are just getting wild with this. Relax, man, relax. From Sonny Oos, who says, HH will be like, hey, babe, let me shave my head. Sonny, relax. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. See, that's just me. So don't do me like that. Don't do me like that, you bastard, man. QCB says, thank you very much. Pessi needs to perform like 5 Ronaldo, no help equals 2019. Yeah, no, look. I'm just saying, look, man, your boy Godaldes has been doing his thing, man. He's been doing his thing. And all I'm saying that QCB, give him time. Let us revisit this in 15 game time. But at the moment right now, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. And from your boy Sonny Oos says, CR7 busting his balls on and off the pitch. Respect. yeah, man. Respect that dude, man. All right. Let's now go to the real talk right now. Now, I wish I had Red Devil Studio here, bro.
Right.
Okay, so do you speak to Red Devil Studio, though?
Yeah, like I said,
how's he doing? I mean, how's he doing and everything? I mean, how's he doing with the whole United stuff? Is he doing
I think it's been a difficult week because there's been the whole thing about managers and like is it going to be Conte? Is it going to be Zidane? Who is it? It's looking, from what Red Devil Studio told me, that Zidane's not interested in the Premier League anyway. So that's really out of the picture. And Conte, from what we're hearing, it seems to be a bit of a fiery temper, might not really get on with the board type of thing, and might be expensive. So basically, it looks like they want to kind of keep Oli for as long as they can until they can find a suitable replacement. I think I was reading, it was on Twitter, I think someone posted Brendan Rodgers potentially being in for it. But again, I'd be surprised if he left the mid-season. So, the ideal is maybe for Oli to, get the rest of the season potentially, or at least stabilize the ship, and then they can find someone else. But there just doesn't seem to be anyone really available, and he's going to take the game at Spurs. Go on, yes.
Do you think, and this is a question to the live chat as well, man. Do you think this is his last game for United? Like, what's your gut feeling? Because my thing is, it doesn't matter what Fergie does. If he loses, he's sacked. If he draws and it's a disappointing performance, it's looking touchy. Now, I don't know what's going to happen, because it's like,
I think it does help. It seems anyway that Varane is back. So one thing at least I've noticed when I've seen Manchester United play is that I don't think it's a coincidence that ever since Varane has been injured, they've been conceding 2+ goals a game. So Varane being back, I think, will help. You would imagine that he's going to make some changes for this game. Pogba's obviously suspended, so that kind of makes the decision himself. Like, whatever people say, he's probably going to play. I would imagine McTominay and Fred. I don't think he's going to play Donny van der Beek. So really, the only other midfield option he has is Matic. So he'll either go McTominay, Fred, or play Matic and Fred probably, because those are the only midfield options he has. So the midfield is here. It's really about the defense, and so Varane will probably come in for Lindelof. And the question is whether he'll drop Maguire, which I don't think he will. But I think Varane coming into that defense, but at least from the defensive point of view, organizes things a bit, and so maybe they'll be a bit more organized going forward.
So that's very key with Varane coming back, because, as I said again, the kind of goals that United were conceding, that it was atrocious. Absolutely atrocious, the kind of goals that they were conceding. But my thing though is, so is this at Old Trafford or at?
I have a feeling. I think this is away. Yeah, I think this is at Spurs, because the following week we're playing City. They're playing City at home, I think.
It is. It's at Spurs. It's at Spurs. It's
Spurs, and then I think United are playing City at home the following week.
So my thing is, look, the worst thing that could happen for United is if they win and they win big. Because if they win and they win big, they get so much of a result and they lose. This is the worst thing that could happen to United. They win big against Tottenham. Big, huge passing performance. It's a huge, big thing, huge uproar. Maybe get a draw in Bergamo midweek and they lose like 2-1 to Man City. You can't sack him. You can't. Like, where's the thing of?
They're calling it the El Clasico.
Oh, the El Saco.
The El Saco, because obviously Nuno. They lost to West Ham, didn't they? I think.
Do you know how weird that is? Tottenham won their last game. I was going to say, because when I saw Nuno out trending, I assumed that they had lost, but no, they won.
No, I thought they lost it. They lost their game. The last game was wasn't against West Ham.
It was midweek. They had a Papa John's Cup game.
Oh yeah, sorry. The Papa John's. So yeah, they beat Burnley, but I mean,
the Premier League, they beat Burnley 1-0, and then I saw Nuno out trending.
Yeah, but in the Premier League, obviously they lost. They lost against West Ham.
They lost 1-0 to West Ham.
Yeah. So, but it's weird for Spurs fans, because now that City are out, because City were knocked out. Surely you'd think, okay, because don't do a Jose where.
Oh, by the way, try to say that to you.
People saying I'm exposed. What do they mean? Did I say we? We what? In what context? In what context? Where did that come from?
We say
we what? We you mean like as in like the French?
Wait a minute. Am I sure I'm speaking to Magpie Studio or Red Devil Studio?
Do you mean we is in the French? Like we like yes, of course.
They said clip this fraud. They said clip this fraud.
What fraud? You mean like we is in
no
like
no the chat is
I don't know what it's like. If they mean we is in like
wait
yes,
live
yes
chat
in France, something like that.
Live chat. Am I speaking to Red Devil Studio or Magpie Studio? I want to be sure because I'm confused.
I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure.
Magpies, I don't want to be rude, but Magpies, I just have a theory. Now, this is a crazy theory. My theory is you're really Red Devil Studio,
okay,
but you are pretending to be someone else based on how badly United are doing. Am I wrong in that assessment? Am I a bit crazy in that, or
that's a good theory? But you know what's a better theory? When was the last time Lukaku scored? That's
You know how messed up. You know that's messed up. Magpies, that's messed up. That no, we're here to clown you, and you're trying to mess up. Magpies.
What's that one? It's just we're talking about theories, you know. So like, I just want up another one. That's all, man. That's all.
Okay. So I'm just gonna play along that you even if I do believe you're Red Devil Studio, but fine. I'm gonna play along and assume that you're Magpie Studio, even though
do you want me to get the Geordie out? Do you want me to get the Geordie out? Do you want me to just speak in Geordie? Would that help? Why I, lads? Why I, man?
But how is your accent so similar to Red Devils? That's my thing. Your both of your accents are very similar.
Right. Okay. Well, yeah, because me and Red Devil go way back, so we obviously went to the same school, all the rest of it.
My friend, look.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. What happens Saturday evening? What happens? God's feeling. What happens, man?
What do United? Who wins? United or Spurs?
Does only because if no, let me switch it a bit and ask you before that. If United lose, is there any scenario that he still keeps his job?
Yes, I guess, because there doesn't, from what I can see from reading, there doesn't seem to be anyone that you know that can replace him, that's available to replace him. So I don't think it's. I think if there were plenty of coaches available, I think he probably would have been sacked, probably after the Liverpool game. But there's just not any real available coaches. I mean, you could say Ollie's juju. I actually do think it will be a draw because I think that both Ollie and Nuno are under pressure. And so I think because of that, they'll both be quite conservative. Exactly. Yeah. So yeah. I have a feeling that they'll just be that, you know, Spurs are kind of just think quite inconsistent, to be honest, like Manchester United. So they're both going in with inconsistent form. Really, the only maybe advantage you might just give to Manchester United, just like I said, is that Varane is back, and so maybe their defense will be a bit more solid. And that Kane, who's their main number 9, really, I mean, when was the last time Harry Kane scored, actually?
Bro.
Jeez, what's going on?
That's a whole different convo of...
Yeah.
Because we know that is Queen Lizzie's favorite and so forth and everything. Well, that is a whole other reaction. So actually, let me just take some dubs and then I want to ask you what you think is going to happen. 7625, thank you for the dub. He says that it's kind of sauce they call League a strong and pacey league. Well, there is, look, I'll keep it real, there is some skill. Because I was watching the Lille game against one, and like there is some skill involved, but people are pretty strong and people are pretty fast. So as I said it again, that African food, that West African food is real. That West African food is real. Miss B Nation, thank you for the dub, says Messi isn't performing because he's not a farmer. Oh wow. So Miss B, I saying that only farmers can perform in the Farmers League. That's harsh. That's harsh. That's harsh. Your boy Emen says, and also, is Liga a Farmers League? I don't think we should be calling it a Farmers League. I just don't think we.
Are we only saying we shouldn't call it a Farmers League because Messi is not doing his? If Messi was dropping like 5 goals a game, we would be saying Farmers League, though, wouldn't we? But because we're saying that Messi is struggling, we're like, oh, but it's not a Farmers League. It's not a Farmers League. It's like, well,
MN. Your boy MN says, surely Magpies wants Ole in, so Newcastle gets Conte.
That's a good shout. It's like the thing is, MN, man. I would love Conte at Newcastle, but I just think, but he's the type of manager that I think probably wants a squad that's kind of there already, as opposed to sort of building up a squad to get there. If it makes any sense. So Conte would be good for Newcastle, maybe in say 3 years' time.
Yeah,
maybe. I think that'd be good. But like right now, as an ownership, probably not. Someone like, for example, a Graham Potter, for example, you know, who can take that step up, who actually I think should be the England manager because he's better than that forward Southgate. But someone like that, for example, you know, someone with a bit more experience who will play better football, and then can use, if we're backed with a lot of money, can do like a lot, then yeah, something like that would be a good shout. But Conte, I think, is more for like in the future.
So give me a score.
United will always concede, so 1-1. I think it actually might be one of those games. Very dry, very boring.
I'm going to say 2-1 United. 2-1 United. I might even say 2-0, but you know what? I think they will get some. I'm going to say 2-1 United. 2-1 United.
Is that a reverse psychology thing?
No.
Or I know they bothers me, but I
like Ole. I like Ole. Ole is the dude. Okay, what the hell did you want to ask me?
Well, first of all, what's your opening statement?
My opening statement is any Chelsea fan who wouldn't take Hazard back, you're an idiot. I'll say that again. Any Chelsea fan who wouldn't take Eden Hazard back is a flipping idiot. And to add towards that is, I think Hazard needs to consider this Real Madrid move a write-off. It is what it is. It was a write-off. It didn't pop off. Latza, can you please win a UCL? Latza, can you please win a UCL? So Hazard is still at 95% on the eye test. Let me even show you this right now. So if you guys think I'm lying, I mean, actually no, he's still at 95% on the eye test. So the eye test will always be undefeated. But I would take him back at Chelsea, and I think that nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed because we've seen that legends have come back and they're not popped off. All I'm saying is that, as the English would say, as my British friends would say, it's worth a punt. As the English would say, as my Queen Lizzie boys would say, it's worth a punt. I'm not saying he's going to succeed. I'm not saying this is going to be a surefire. All I'm saying is that it's worth a punt. Because with what Rodrigo is doing, with what Vinicius is doing, I don't know whether there is a path back into the Real Madrid team for Eden Hazard. It's worth a punt. Magpie Studio, what the bloody hell do you want to say?
I disagree with you, HH. Well, okay. I agree with you and I disagree with you. Because I've come across some evidence where
I'm gonna start banning receipts, man.
No. It puts the whole thing into perspective because if we're talking about is Hazard the player to come back from Chelsea, I think it's important that we establish things. So just bear with me, HH, if you can, just if you can, okay, if you can, please just bear with me, okay.
What people say you are and by how much people talk of you you don't have a Champions League medal? How many times have you flopped in big matches? How many times have you failed to deliver in big matches? And for someone like Hazard, people have been talking about this guy, preaching about this guy. You know, so Hazard, this guy is incredible, one of the best players in the Premiership, and he didn't really do anything at the World Cup. And for what I hear people say of him, he's not really a superstar player. He's a very good player, but he's not a superstar player. So now, as a whole, my view on Hazard hasn't changed. It just hasn't changed. Character and mentality. Hence why, if I'm picking a team, I'm picking Sanchez over Hazard. If I'm picking a team, because
you're
been particularly bad.
You are a sick
As
man.
in, to not score an open goal in what, like 6-7 months? That's crazy.
Magpies.
The floor.
No. Let me take a sip.
Eden Hazard is a good player, but he's overrated. You cannot depend on Eden Hazard when the going gets tough. Eden Hazard is limited. There is a way you can defend Eden Hazard. Sanchez is from the jungles of South America. He is a beast. He is a freak. There is no way to completely shut him down defensively. He can hustle on the flank. He can hustle in the center. He can hustle from free kicks. 30-yard screamers. He can finish sublimely. He can dribble you. He can go out on the outside. He can go out on the inside. He has so much in his arsenal to completely shut you down. So that's why, for me, Sanchez is the guy that I always put on my team. And Sanchez, for me, overall, is the better footballer than Eden Hazard, who is good but overrated.
I want you to we want to emphasize the term overrated. I think this is an important term when we're looking at Hazard, we're looking at she's Chelsea, Real Madrid, etc. We should really focus on the word overrated. Now, you said Hazard should come back to Chelsea. The HH that I saw, that I had a converse with, said that this player is overrated. In fact, average, not better than Alexis Sanchez. And yeah, as the chat said, in 4 sorry, HH got Manscaped. I mean, you know. Oh man,
chat, you guys are a bunch of losers, man.
So ultimately what I'm saying is I agree with that HH, you know, maybe it's not the best move, because as HH said, you know, unless that's another HH that supports a different team, you know, that I'm aware of. When
can I respond?
You can respond now. You can respond now, man.
So first of all, Magpie Studio, first of all, you're an extremely sad man. I believe that. No.
Go on, yeah.
No. Yeah, okay, no, bro. I let you talk. No, it's not my time to talk.
Go on, yeah. Go on.
First of all, you're a very sad man. Now, last I checked, you're studying to be a doctor. How does a guy who is studying to be such an important vocation of a doctor?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know?
I'm a doctor.
Bro, that's from like 2012.
Okay.
Bro, when you did that, I had hair. That's how long ago I said that.
Okay.
You took that from a point when hair used to grow. Hair no longer grows on my head. Hence why I'm using Manscaped.
True.
So you took that from an era before when I used to have hair, which is crazy. So that's the first thing.
Okay.
The second thing is, how sad do you have to be to delve into the depths of the football hot vault to bring that out? Third thing is this.
Okay.
Life. I'm now relating this to the streets. The streets. I know you hate me, and I know that you always want to see me being frustrated and everything. But streets, I want you to listen. And I'm talking to the streets right now. Streets, bro. At that time, wait. Let me even. No. At that time, Sanchez was better than Hazard. At that time, streets. This dude here, Lagpies Ludio,
took that clip before the World Cup in 2018. Streets, are you listening? Are you listening? This dude, Lagpie Studio, took a clip before the 2018 World Cup, before the World Cup semi. And what have I always said? The moment that World Cup semi happened, it changed. Has that changed? So how are you now going to now hold that against me when the Hazard before the World Cup was different from the Hazard post-World Cup? Post-World Cup, Hazard was top three. After the World Cup, it was Hazard, Neymar, Messi. Those were the three players, the three best players in the world. The three best in the world. Hazard, Neymar, and Messi. So Lagpie's Ludio, you failed. You failed.
That's not what the streets know. This is not what the streets are saying. The streets are painting a different story, man. So I think you know what needs to happen, right, HH? Because this has been quite a regular occurrence, I think, as of recent last couple of months. You know, would you ever speak to, say, Marvelous, whatever? You know, we need to get one of those like trial of HH things again. If we can, you know, like if we could set up a trial with like the current panel right now, you know, so to just kind of, you know, ask a few questions. We should maybe have something like a Christmas special, you know, trial of HH Christmas edition, where we go through some of these wild takes, you know. So that might be a good call.
So wait, let me take some of these dubs, man. From your boy Suleiman, who says, would Hazard even start at Chelsea? Mount, Yech, etc. Suleiman, if you said that to me face to face, I would slap you in the face if you said that again. Suleiman, Yech is getting sold to Newcastle in January. Havertz needs to fix up. Mount,
I have some comments.
All due respect,
with the edge.
With all due respect, Mount in the. And Marcus, don't you dare play that EH clip, bro. Don't you dare play that.
No, just it's there, but I mean, you know.
Yeah, and also Streets, relax. I never, just please. So yeah, Detroit's Rock City says Messi haters are salty, Real Madrid fans or brick. Messi haters are salty. Oh, sorry, Messi haters are salty Real Madrid fans or brick Man U CR7 fans. Yeah, makes that. Well, to be honest. Yeah. If you look on Twitter, the most of the guys who are saying that he's a flop and his assistant mentions are either Real Madrid fans or specifically Cristiano fans, not Man U fans, but Cristiano fans specifically. And from your boy Yasser Saeed says, when HH is Vi still and takes emotion out of it, he's the best football analyst on YouTube. You see, Yasser Saeed, here's my thing. I'm an emotional person. I'm Nigerian. And the thing you need to understand about Nigerians is that we wear our hearts on our sleeves. So there is never a way where I'll ever... See, sometimes I can take emotional, but guys, I'm a very emotional guy. And as a Nigerian, I wear my emotion and my heart on my sleeves. So I will always be fully passionate and invested about this stuff. It is what it is. And yes, I'm taking Dino over Messi. Your boy Gatlock says, Yasser... God, no. I think what we need to do is that we need to the streets need to come together as a community to pull some money together to buy Yasser a better mic. That's what we need to do. We need to do a GoFundMe for Yasser. GoFundMe for a Yasser mic. We need to do a GoFundMe. All right.
Just to clarify one before we move on, HH.
Yes.
You aren't an Arsenal fan.
I'm what?
Are you an Arsenal fan?
This better not be a receipt.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. It's just a genuine question. Are you an Arsenal fan?
I am not an Arsenal fan.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's move on. Let's move on.
No. Why did you ask that?
No particular the reason.
You wouldn't ask that unless you're trying to set up for something. Why would you ask me?
Why do you always think I'm going to set?
Yes.
No. Why do you always think we?
There's a pattern. Everybody's trying to get me. You're trying to get me. Everyone here in the streets is trying to get me. So I trust nobody. I trust nobody in the streets. Do you think I trust bombs in the streets?
No one's trying. No, don't worry, HH. No one's trying to get you. I think.
I know there's a receipt.
The thing is, now everyone knows HH's true thoughts on Eden Hazard now. So there's no more receipts to give, because the truth, the fundamental like foundation that this channel was built on, which was the glorification and worship of Eden Hazard, it's gone. It's gone. So no, there's no more receipts to me, guys. Like, carry on the show, HH, man. There's nothing, man.
The street. I told you, it's HH versus the streets. Harpo versus the streets. I told you guys are my enemies. You may be watching, but you guys are my enemies, man. You guys are my enemies. Is this good or bad? Talk to me, my prize.
Where is he?
Outside Qatar. All tax.
Okay. So he's in Qatar.
Yes.
And okay. So this I'm still stuck in that sort of. So he's coaching in Qatar. I haven't really moved past that level yet, really. So
can't even drink, man.
Breathe, man, breathe. Oh, man.
Barca fans were getting hyped that, like Javi ball is coming. So there's like a video going around. I was what to expect from Barcelona.
I'm like, don't make me pay it 12 times.
Wait, so basically, there's a video going around of what to expect for Barcelona, and there's a clip of Al-Sad, where these guys they basically play this kind of amazing Javi ball from the back, and I'm like, bro, this actually back studio. What? Wait, what was that? Were you?
Oh no, it's my TV. I've got YouTube. Was YouTube on the background?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's awesome. But yeah. So there's a video going around of like Javi ball, and it's basically Al-Sad who basically scored a goal from the back, and I'm like, okay, this is cool. This is Al-Sad, and my studio, bro. Money is money. So this is no disrespect to guys who could be potential investors for your boy Have Hope, but let's keep it a stack. It's Al-Sad in Qatar. How are you not going to use Al-Sad and Qatar as somewhat of an example of, hey man, we can say what's up? So I send it back to you again, Magpie Studio. Yes, it's in Qatar and so forth. Why won't he move past?
Is he pointing to like a literal fruit seller? Because that's the way it's like, hey.
So basically,
bring me those mangoes, man. Come on.
Let me translate. So basically, Magpie Studio is being a pessimist, and he's saying that all because he coaches in Qatar, it is a very, very bad move for him to now come in and succeed in La Liga. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying Qatar hosts World Cups in the winter. That's
I told you.
That's
the potential investors. Don't start insulting my Qatari brothers, man.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
Okay. Let me. Javi knows Barca. He knows the Barca DNA. Why can't he come in and reshape this team and get them playing that amazing Barca ball and be successful? Why not?
Will Xavi be the manager when Barca go to Bayern? Because Oh man. We've got to. Okay. We've got to.
This is why you just be careful. Just be careful because this man is a legend.
I'm so worried. I'm worried.
Pastor, you need to listen to what was saying. Say, we're actually here to help you. Because Shane is a Bayern fan. So don't listen to Shane because Shane is trying to greenlight this. So relax. My thing here is that we understand that Javi is a legend and so forth. And that's what I'm trying to say about Barca guys is that you're drinking the Disney Plus Kool-Aid. You're drinking the Disney Plus Kool-Aid. Because...
Sorry, hey, Jage, can you get David's comment up, please?
Relax.
This is...
Relax.
It's just...
You see, you know what?
I just say you don't want Xavi breaking records. You just don't want him in the wrong records.
You see, Magpie Studio, man. Barca, don't drink the Disney Plus Kool-Aid. Because you could be... See, Magpie, do you know what the worst case scenario is? He comes. They play quality football, amazing football. They win some games in La Liga. And before the bang, they're like, all right. And then we now see the outside tax. We see the Qatari tax. And what I'm trying to explain to Barca fans is the Qatari League isn't La Liga. Magpie Studio. The Qatari League isn't Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Bayern Munich are the most merciless, heartless bullies we've ever known in the history of football. Ever. They don't like they
and this
have
is in Germany, isn't it? Or is it the Camp Nou? I think it's they're at home, aren't they?
It's at Allianz, yeah, because they picked them at Camp Nou. So this is at the Allianz.
It was 8-2. It was 8-2 with Messi. All I'm saying. Now they're specialized Sané and stuff like that.
The issue that guys don't understand is that you want to roll up to the Allianz Arena. I think it's December. If you want to roll into the Allianz Arena with...
sorry. Can you bring up Splashnet's comment, man? Let's just...
Wait.
It's just above the English check super chat. Splashing it.
You see, you guys are sick.
This is bad,
streets are sick. No, Splashnet, you're messed up for that. Splashnet,
that's bad.
You ought to be embarrassed with yourself, man.
That's man.
You ought to be embarrassed with yourself, bro. You ought to be embarrassed with yourself, bro. You have to be embarrassed with yourself, bro. And you see, this is what guys need to understand. See, this is what people need to understand. All because he's coached in the Qatari League, not in a Liga team, not in a Serie A team. Qatari League, you think it's going to... And this is what people need to understand. I don't want to hear Pep. Because, first off, Pep walked into a team with Messi, Iniesta, Javi, Dani Alves, Eto'o.
Yeah.
Barcelona do not have any of those players of that quality in this team. No one of that quality in this team. And other than that, maybe management was just Pep's calling. Maybe management was just Pep's calling. That was his calling, was just being a manager.
Yeah.
So for Javi, who's walking into a cheaper team, a weaker team, and so forth, and we don't know whether yet he's going to be a great manager, because in my opinion, the people will keep making this mistake. Oh, amazing player, must be an amazing manager. How many times does that work out? How many amazing players make amazing managers? Because in my question, because I know that we're probably around the same kind of age. You do remember when Pep used to play?
Oh yeah.
Pep wasn't the best player.
He wasn't. No.
Basically, Pep was a slightly worse version of Busquets.
Really, the only manager in quote that's really done it, amazing player, and
Zidane.
Yeah, Zidane really,
and Cruyff.
And Cruyff, yeah, Jurgen Cruyff, yeah.
Apart from that, Fergie, what kind of career did Fergie have? Ancelotti was decent. He wasn't amazing. He was decent.
Conte was okay. To be fair.
I remember Conte with his flinging hair around. Conte was just a utility man. Conte was not. I remember Conte at Juve. He was a utility man. He wasn't one of Juve's best players. He was okay. He did his role well. He was okay. He was not amazing. But a lot of these guys who were okay, pretty good players, have been amazing managers. Very few amazing players make amazing managers.
Yeah.
So don't now assume that Xavi will now do a Zidane or a Cruyff, because there are only two. Streets, please tell me. If there's only two I can think of who were amazing players and amazing managers. That's Cruyff and Zidane. I don't know anyone else.
How good was Simeone, Enrique?
Simeone wasn't that great. I remember Simeone for he was like basically Simeone was like a slightly better Gattuso, and forced on top of the ball. He wasn't that great.
Yeah.
Simeone. People are saying lamps. Enrique was not that, I remember Enrique. He was decent. Enrique was not an amazing player.
I mean, to be fair, Gerrard's balling it. I mean, it's the Scottish league. It's not really, so maybe people might want to say counted, but at least he's at least getting some success anyway. So, but I think bringing up Gerrard, I think that's also the thing. It's like Gerrard is like doing the right way, where you're going to a place, okay, you do a bit of management, and then you go to where the league isn't that. It's competitive, but it's not. You're at least earning your stripes once, as it were. So I almost feel like, or at least the coaching in Europe. At least,
what Gerrard is doing is perfect, because it's not too demanding, but it's demanding enough.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, it is still within the context. So it's the perfect thing of just sort of getting your way around management and slightly competitive management. Qatar, that's way too far removed.
Yeah,
because it's like now. I can guarantee that almost any team in the Scottish Premier League will beat almost any team in the Qatari League. Let's be real.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, Rangers, Celtic, St Johnstone, Aberdeen, Kilmarnock, they'll beat almost any team in the Qatari League.
Yeah.
So going from the Qatari League to now playing against Sevilla, Volcano, Real Madrid, Atletico, Villarreal, that is a massive step up. Now, yes, you'll obviously have better players at your disposal, but the managers and the players, that's the thing. The managers, you'll be facing Simeone, you'll be facing Lopetegui, you'll be facing Unai Emery, you'll be facing Ancelotti. You're going to be facing far better managers and far better players than you face in the Qatari League. So, when Gerrard eventually takes over Liverpool, the step up won't be that great. It'll be a step up, but it won't be that's great. The step up from the Qatari League to La Liga, it's vast. So, Magpies, do you think Barca are making a mistake?
Are there strong hints that he's going to be the new Barca manager?
The idea is everything is done. Paperwork needs to be done. So the idea is after the international break. Now, these are all reports and everything, but what I'm reading is this standing guy will basically do it up until the international break, and after the international break, he's going to take over. That's what I'm hearing.
I mean, until it's confirmed, because I still think this is a very massive risk for Barcelona. I mean, even getting someone like Roberto Martinez, I guess now you're looking like, so they don't want Conte, so maybe someone like Roberto Martinez wouldn't be a bad shit. Obviously, Luis Enrique probably just want to go back to Barcelona. He's happy with the Spanish job, so there are really not that many options available that are readily available, which is the problem. Same issue that they have at United, and obviously Newcastle will be looking for a new coach as well. So maybe it is one of those desperation things where it's like we just don't have any other options. We have to just try it and see.
I mean,
and that's the case.
Because I was thinking that you could get an interim. This season is a write-off. Get an interim until the end of the season, then trying to get Ten Hag in the summer.
Maybe
because if you get Javi, you're locked in for like 2-3 seasons.
I guess politically, maybe that doesn't look good for Barca because obviously you got your new board or whatever sort is that was elected, and if you're kind of saying, right, we're basically just going to so basically in a year we've sold our best player, we've sacked the manager who we're going to build with, and we're basically going to write off the rest of the season. That doesn't look good at all for Laporte, really. Like at all. Like it's just a complete disaster class. So I would imagine that they will want to at least try and salvage the season because they're not like so far off. The Liga title, for example, they're going to run, and at the very least, for pride, you'd expect them to try and qualify through the Champions League group stages. I am worried about Bayern Munich at the Allianz. I think that is a worry. I'm not gonna just keep it stat.
Because remember, you still have to. You have to go to you have to go to Kiev.
Yeah.
So that then you now have to beat Benfica.
Yeah.
At the Camp Nou.
Yeah.
So because the whole idea for Barcelona is you don't want to go to the Allianz having to win to get a result. You don't want that. Even if it's a draw, you don't want a situation where Barca wants a situation where that they don't have to get the results at the Allianz Arena because Bayern are looking to get 18 points.
Yeah,
they're looking to get 18 points in this group. So
it's I don't know for Barca, So it's just. I think they'll go with Javi just for the simple fact that there's just no other options, and this is unfortunately the problem that we are in this modern era of managers that there are just not enough world class available. We're not even world class, just good solid managers available in world football right now. They're just not. So I just think that they'll probably go with Javi just for desperation. But the thing is, I don't see Javi. Like in an ideal world, they get maybe Javi to do an interim thing. So maybe they have a deal with Al where like he's interim at Barca for a while till the end of the season, and then they can then sort of review his progress afterwards, almost like what United did at Oli. That I think I could see how that could work. So at least when they're committed. But I would imagine that if Javi's going to leave quite a lucrative, because it's quite lucrative there, presumably, league, he'll want assurances that he's at least there for a while, and they'll probably will give him probably a 3-year contract. So all I'm saying is that like we don't want new Champions League records broken. That's all I'm saying.
And based off Javi and what he is, Barca fans, you don't want Javi sitting in the dugouts and a gentrification or a resurrection happening, man. You don't want that, bro. No. You don't want that. No. From your boy, GOAT football analyst man, who says Messi to Newcastle United.
Is that a question to
yeah, yes, I think that's just
yeah. I mean,
would he take Messi if a Messi deal was available? Would you take Messi?
Oh yeah, of course, to take Messi. Like the weather's not great up in Newcastle. Not gonna lie, but like everyone, especially everyone would take Messi. There's no doubt about that. But we also need to see how he if he balls in Liga. So because if he doesn't ball in Liga, then the question is asked: would he be able to ball in the Premier League?
Relax.
That might be a question.
Magpies.
He's definitely the small amount of goals that this guy, my AB, has if it comes to Premier League. So it is what it is.
So talk to me about would he take Hazard? Because the rumor is Chelsea and Newcastle interested for Hazard. Would you take Hazard?
Which HH am I speaking to regarding Hazard?
English Talents FC. No, sorry. 76258. Thank you for the dub. 76258 says, not gonna lie, as a Real fan, I can't wait to see Javi ball with a clown emoji. You see, Madrid fans are enjoying right now because you see, Barca fans be very careful. Because what if Javi comes in, brings in this whole Javi ball, and Barca continue to lose and they continue to suffer? And you now meet Real Madrid again in the El Clasico, and they say, "What's up to you at the?" Do you know what it was? What if Real Madrid put up a 5-piece with Javi in the dugout? It won't look good. It won't look good. English Talents FC, oh God, who says Messi, Hazard finished. Foden and Cho are here to take over. English Talents FC, I shout out to Quick Lizzie and shout out to your support for English Talents, but I think you're missing a certain Musiala, a certain Javi. Although Foden is good though. Foden is that dude. Foden is that freaking dude, man. From Ubereats Fair, man. Thank you for the Ubereats Fair. Well, citizens of Qatar and Barcelona players and fans have had their human rights violated. So, Ubereats Fair, thank you for the donation, and I think it's best as we keep it moving. So, from your boy Kabbalan Boating, your boy Kabbalan Boating says, smartest thing to do, in my opinion, is to get Ten Hag at the end of the season and have Javi as an assistant to study under him. Magpies, this is the best thing I've heard. It's what's happened.
It won't happen.
This is the smartest thing to do because
what
did Zidane do? He worked under Ancelotti in 2014.
Yeah, exactly.
Learned from him and used his basis to then give you 3 seals in a row. But I think for Javi is almost dealing with the Lampard complex. You see, Gerrard is smart. Gerrard knows that. Because, bro, do you know how Liverpool will roll the red carpet? But Gerrard's like, no. When I come to Liverpool, I want to be ready. Lampard was like, oh, Derby County, yeah, I'm ready now. Boom, boom, boom. Well, he didn't really do much with Derby County. And if you look through, it was pretty much the same thing. He didn't really improve with anything he did with Derby County. But Lampard, believing his own hype, went in and we all saw what happened. Javi, I think the mistake for Javi is that Javi really believes that, because the reports I read was that, oh, he's ready for the role. That he's ready for the role. He's pumped up and he really believes that he'll be able to say what's up. And my thinking is, Javi, man, be very careful, because the danger is, I'm sure that the voices around him is, this was our system. This was a guy that was the nucleus and the heart of our greatest ever team and one of the best teams we've ever seen in football. But this is what I keep reminding guys. Management and playing are mutually exclusive. Let me say that again slowly. Management and playing are mutually exclusive. You can't combine both of them talk together. And managing in the Qatari League compared to managing Barcelona in La Liga, keep in mind, this isn't a team that had that amazing La Masia generation. Gavi is cool. Fati is quality. Pedri is his quality. There's some quality dudes here. This ain't pick Busquets, pick Javi, pick Iniesta. This ain't Puyol. This ain't Messi. This ain't throwing Pedro there as well. Oh, you also had Eto in there as well. So come on, man. What are we saying? From Goat Football Analyst, man, thank you for the dub. He says, the thing that today happened to Messi is the same as Ziyech at Chelsea, regarding balance. I expect them both to do better once they join attacking teams. Ziyech, for me, it's a lot more. It's a worse situation with Ziyech. It's worse. With Messi, I still Messi, based off of his cachet, I still believe that there is a way where let's go back in a few months. Ziyech can play for Chelsea for the next 1,000 years. He still wants to walk out. He still wants what will work out. So Messi, there's more belief that he can see what's up. So for me, for ZH, he has to run back to Daddy Ten Hag. That's a sad thing about ZH. He has to run back to Daddy Ten Hag. It ain't just going to work out for him. Hence why I just say Chelsea have to cut their losses. For Messi, bro, let's relax. We're not comparing the misgivings of ZH to Messi. Chill. Okay, let's relax right now. Come on, bro. For my boy Miguel Rabines, man. Miguel Rabines. The one time Man City plays a legitimate opposition in the Papa John's Cup, they're eliminated. Funny how that works.
It's a fair point.
Do you know how happy I was that City got eliminated? Because this cheap ass dude, this guy was trying to make a play of how winning the Papa John's consecutively is like some great, amazing achievement. But talk to me about him going out of the Papa John's.
Well, to be honest, City always got good draws up until the semi-final every single
good
time.
Champions League draws as well.
And good, they always got draws that were. So to be honest, this was the first probably year where I felt, Pep has actually got, he's got a hard group relatively, so because Leipzig don't have Nagelsmann, but still they're a decent team, PSG and City, whereas in previous years it's just been, people, Ukrainians and Russians, and then obviously in this draw they got West Ham, and West Ham have been semi decent under Manchester United. Shout out to Moyes for knocking out both Manchester clubs clearly. And it's fun. I think it leaves it wide open. So, which is why, if you're a Spurs fan, you're thinking, hey, maybe this actually might be the time that we can actually win a trophy for once. And then if you're a Chelsea fan, you're thinking, we said that we should get the treble. Maybe the quadruple is now a possibility by getting, the Carabao Cup as well. That is. I mean, you're top of the league, Champions League holders. A Carabao Cup in December, as a Chelsea fan, HH. Let me ask you this: if Chelsea won the quadruple this season, how would you?
No. I'm not greedy. I'm not greedy.
Okay.
I'm just.
But if you did, the first English team to win the quadruple.
Wait. I think I've been caught. I think we got caught out. Everything that was said. Thank you for the super sticker, Qatari FA, and I cannot wait for your World Cup. I cannot wait for your World Cup coming in the winter. The Winter World Cup, beautiful. Everything that was said was Magpie Studio.
It's not.
That was said.
It was all about Javi, not about Qatar. It was Javi. That guy. And I know you guys don't give out passports, man. So it was all on that Spanish guy Javi. It wasn't on you guys. Don't worry.
Wait. Let's bring it up. So, your boy Latin Rosario says that Javi is perfect. He'll bring back Tiki-Taka. According to the Barca board, coaches and legends in the dock take the ball, pass the ball. He's the next one. Now, if you're new to the channel, Latin Rosario is a Juve fan.
I think Walton might be right, but
yes, I think last time Juve won a UCL, I think it was in '96, I think, something like that. So I think they lost 2 UCL finals.
I mean, the common thing of Juve is that, if I recall, Juve hired a former legend for their club last season, and it didn't really work out.
Who was kidnapped when he was taking the first exam? So
do we really think that the Xavi situation is going to work here?
No.
Barcelona fans seem to.
As I said again, Barcelona. If you're bro, are we still talking about Tiki-Taka in 2021? Even Pep doesn't play Tiki-Taka. It's a slight evolution and variant of it, but it's not pure Tiki-Taka of what it was. So you want to bring Tiki-Taka into this Barcelona in 2021 with freaking Coutinho and look with 2 U's? Come on, bro. All right. Roma against AC Milan. You see, Magpie Studio. There is a dot. Let me show you another dot that exists, man. I told you guys, head out to the website, my halffulfootballhut.com for all of your analytical goodness. There's another dot here. And these are dots in progress. So these are dots that have been completed. You can check this out all on the website. So Liverpool, the UCL win, Leicester EPL win, Uncle Mu FC Porto win, Drogba and Chelsea vs Bayern. I'm sorry, Shane. And of course, Croatia reaching the World Cup final.
Why
Obviously,
isn't
I'm going to be adding more and more dots?
Why isn't surely like, for example, Manchester United getting the treble is a part of the dud?
No, because I'm still adding to it, and I think that's going to be another one. But I'm still adding. Also, like Greece as well.
Oh, the Greece definitely, yeah. I think
so. They're more dots, but these are the ones in progress, and one of the ones is Uncle Mu winning the league with Roma, and I believe that is something that could bring Mourinho back onto the map.
Mm-hmm.
That is something that could bring him back to.
I want to. If he comes to Newcastle, man, and for me the plan is on Gumo, like get maybe like see out this thing of this season with Roma, and then we'll say, Jose, you've got as much money as you can spend. We'll get whoever you want. Come to Newcastle. Come back to the Premier League. You've got a point to prove. Oh, I'll take him at Newcastle, man.
Mourinho and Newcastle. He should have, for me. I think that's because that would have been perfect, because it would have been similar to the whole Chelsea situation that he had, man. But my thing though is, if do you think he can win the Serie A with Roma? I say no, and this is no reverse psychology. I don't think. For me, I think it's between AC Milan, Juventus, Inter, and Napoli.
How many points is he from top so far? I don't think it's that much.
Let me pull it up for you.
Yeah, maybe the Serie A table up.
Let me pull this thing up for you guys. But still, no, the Serie A is great this season.
Oh yeah.
This season. So here we are. All right, so.
Okay, so Napoli 28. What the? Wait. On Napoli, like 13 points ahead of
you. Look at where Juve are.
What?
Look away. So yeah, they're only 13 points behind.
13 points behind is, I mean, yes, it's only 2 games, but still, that's still a lot.
Basically, put it this way: if let's say they lose another game while Napoli or Milan win, then it's over.
Yeah, 16 points is a lot, even to make. I mean, I still think Juventus should go on to maybe Napoli with the squad depth, and they'll get injuries and stuff like that, and they'll come back. This stuff does happen, but you're right. It is competitive season. Roma obviously, yes. So Roma 4th, so he's 19 points. So how the hell did Napoli get to like?
Napoli will be like they. And I've seen it before. They're just going on a crazy run. They just had a crazy run. I mean, 9 wins, 1 draw.
9 points. Yeah, they haven't lost a game. They've only had 1 draw. Yeah. Roma kind of 9 points. Okay, so I mean, it's like at the end of the day, like it's. I think coming around in the top 4, the ones that are going to be competing well, and Juve, you would expect. So, but as you said, if Juve lose another 1 or 2 games, it's starting to get a bit sketchy, to be honest, because it's going to be difficult to make up 18 points. But I agree with you. I think it's a long season. I think he'll be able to get top 4 of Roma, which I think will be more than enough. And I think he did say in his press conference that his aim was to get top 4. I think that was the aim for him, to get top 4. So I think that if he gets top 4 of Roma, and then maybe depending on how he takes the Conference League seriously, he might get a trophy from there. I think that'll be a good season. 4th with a Conference League trophy, that's fine. Winning it, I think that might be a bit of a push.
It's tricky, man. Like I think that would be huge if we were able to do it, but it's tricky, man.
I did say if Osimhen, man, I mean, if Osimhen helps Napoli win the Serie A, and then if Nigeria can somehow get their ass together, that's the thing, that should be a dud for Osimhen to win the Serie A and to win the Afcon with Nigeria. Combine that should be a dud, because Nigeria are hopeless right now, and Napoli haven't won the Serie A in a while. If he can do both of those in 1 year, potentially Ballon d'Or worthy, depending on how they perform in the World Cup. So
actually, you know what? Let's end on this one, because this is actually an interesting one. Well, let me just roll this down. Because this is key. So this is a good way to end it. Thank you for the dub, 765. If CR7 does the dud, how will you view him then? That's a great one. See, my thing is this: is that I think this dud is going to be null and void, because I feel Ole is going to eventually get sacked. So every rival fan's worst nightmare will happen when Ole gets sacked. But let's just, for argument's sake, Ole does see out the season. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I mean, yeah, Afcon is still on. I think from Twitch, Team Jones says Afcon is still on. For what I know, I think it's still on. But
yeah, the worry is that they're asking to take the players from the 27th of December,
and because of the whole quarantine thing and everything. Yeah.
Well, not even that. Like just because they want to take the players on the 27th, but obviously there are a lot of Premier League games happening during that period. So a lot of Chelsea would lose Mendy, for example, who happens to be African, not French. So, and obviously Liverpool would lose Salah, Mane, and so on. So it's going to be peak.
No. See, my thing is, if Cristiano wins a major trophy, so a Champions League or a Premier League with Ole, I've got to have a different convo about Cristiano. Given his age, given Ole, and given the nature of the dud, bro, then I will view him differently. Now, will I call him one of the GOATs and everything? I don't know. Well, I'll just again, but I will have to sit back and be like, you know what? That's an incredible achievement. That's an incredible achievement. Because that is the definition of dud. Because like, bro, look at what's happening with United. Look at what's happening. Also, if this guy somehow, some way, with the very few opportunities and chances he has in what is a broken team managed by a broken man, manages to win a major trophy with them, bro, I will have to have a convo. We have to have a flipping convo, man. You know, how likely is it to happen? I mean, my point is, how likely is how likely can he actually do it?
No,
win a major trophy with them Ole?
No, I don't think so. It's not happening. I don't think so. That's it. I don't. There's nothing else to be said. I just don't. I knew you were going to do that, man. That's why I try to keep the answer brief.